Okay, hello everyone. Yes, we're back for another crack packing experience. Yeah, it's back on MTG Arena for some, well, as I say, back cracking. It's the Lost Caverns of Ixalan this time. Yeah, so, yeah, there we go. So basically, I don't want to open these yet. If I click on it, will it open them? Oh, sure, I won't risk it. But, in fact, let's... Okay, there we go. All right, there we are. Okay, good stuff. Basically, sort of dinosaur pirates... Vampire, merfolk, sort of... I think dinosaurs and pirates mainly, I think, is the theme. Quite an interesting one, this one. Yeah, so some new mechanics. When it's explored, it's made a return, so you get these tokens or something. If you... Basically, you can spend a couple of mana to draw a card, I think it is. This craft where you can essentially spend a mana cost and exile another card. Basically, it's explained on the card to craft another card. So, for instance, if you've got a map... You can craft for free and you can make a sword or something if you sacrifice an artifact or something like that along the same time. What's the other one? I think there's a new sort of cascade mechanic. What's it called? Yeah, that's it. It's Discover. I couldn't remember what it was called then. Yeah, basically, if you discover 4, go down your draw pile, your deck, until you find a card with that mana value or less. So if you discover 4, say you'll go down until you find a card that's mana value 4 or less. It's going to be an interesting one. Meant to be quite powerful. Looks pretty good. Looks like it's basically a better cascade. Yeah, I think the last one is... What's the other one? I think it's Descend, I think it is. So basically, I think it's if you've got that many cards in your graveyard. Basically, whenever a card's put into your graveyard, you'll descend. So that's the gist of that one. So nothing too exciting there. I think the main one is Discover, but there's quite a few things. Some chase cards I'm after. Cavern of Souls is one I really like. A land where essentially you pick a creature type, and those creature types are then uncounterable. When you cast them, and you can add a colour of any colour to cast that card, basically. Otherwise, it's colourless for anything else other than creatures. So those are cave cards. Looks quite interesting. Look like there could be a sort of hidden subtype of cave. Some land cards that do various things. I'm interested in those. Some main other cards I'm sort of looking for. I think Trumpacine Carnosaur, I think it is, and Boneboard Dracosaur, I think they're called. Yes, a couple of dragon card dinosaur ones. You say, well, I think it might be dragon dinosaurs, I'm not sure, but yeah. Also, Kimli, the Inner Sun, which is an artifact, looks pretty good. It basically allows you to discover every turn. Looks pretty good, and I think spells you have can't be countered either. So it looks really interesting, that one. I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, lots few god cards as well. There seem to be land cards as well that can turn into gods and back and forth. Things like this look quite interesting. There's a Veto, a vampire card, looks quite nice. Yeah, so I think that's probably the main chase ones I'm after, really. So Cavern of Souls, this Kimberly one, the Inner Sun, various god cards look quite interesting. Some of the dragon dinosaurs. Yeah, so let's get into it. Let's see how we do. Oh, there you go, got the actual music now. I thought we had it a second ago. We didn't. Had to be highlighted over it. Okay, there we go. Very, looks quite Peruvian, doesn't it, there? Sort of South American. Maybe Mexican, Peruvian. Yeah, that kind of thing. I guess, maybe. All right, well, let's get into it. Let's see what we get. So I'll probably start describing most of the cards. Look at that. All right, so they've got a Braid. It's the one we've seen before. 3 damage to a target creature, destroy a target artifact. Chasm Stone Tree. Right, an artifact. Okay. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped. Okay, and you can craft with Cave. Okay, so I guess... yeah, craft with Cave, it says there. So if you pay 5 and a green, exile a cave you control, or a cave card from your graveyard, exile this card to transform under its owner's control. So you can turn it into a 5/5. So these cave ones look quite interesting. So I guess you've got to exile a cave you control, a cave card from your graveyard. So that's the main craft one, I think. So that's a sort of cave one that could be quite interesting. A Braid one and a red. A bit hard to see the different mana symbols, isn't it, I think? But yeah, these are the commons. Mephitic Drought, or Draft. Draft, I think. 1 and a black. When it enters the battlefield, just put into graveyard. Battlefield, you draw a card and lose 1 life. An artifact. We've got Acrobatic Leap, 1 white, instant. Target creatures +1/+3 against flank, and turn on tap it. Right. Family Reunion, 1 and a white, instant. Choose 1. Creature control get +1/+1 to end a turn. Creature control gain hexproof to end a turn. Alright. And new uncommons. Contested Game Ball. Yeah, so look at that. It is definitely very Aztec-y, this, isn't it? Sure, that's the game the Aztecs used to play. If you watched The Road to El Dorado. Was it Aztecs? Yeah, I guess it was Aztecs. Alright, dart whenever you dealt combat damage. The attacking player gains control of contested game board and taps it. 2 in the tap. Draw a card and put a point counter on contested game board. If there's 5 more point counts on it, sacrifice it, create a treasure token. Seems a bit rubbish. That's too generic, that one. Triumphant Chomp. 1 red sorcery. Deals damage to target creature equal to 2 or the greatest power among dinosaurs you control, whichever is greater. So that could be quite good, actually. It's sorcery speed. And then what's the rare or the mythic? Well, it looks like it's a rare. I think when the mythics you have like a red background. Kudzel's Flanker, Cat Warrior. Flash, it's 2 and a white. Creature. When Kudzel's Flanker hits the battlefield, choose 1. Put a +1/+1 card on Kudzel's Flanker for each creature. I left the battlefield on your control's turn. Get 2 life and scry 2. Scry 2 means you look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put them to the bottom, I think. We'll leave them at the top. In the order. It's our type player's graveyard. So this one I think is meant to be... sounds quite good on paper, but whether it really is, I don't know. Just have a look. Alright, it's got loads of these packs to go. Loads of them. We've got the mythic in this one. So we've got a common wild card, nothing special there. We've got a... It says first there, but we've already had one of them. That was like a fault. That's a bit annoying now if it's not going to tell us which ones we've already had. Ray of Ruin. Yeah, this is different. It's the same, isn't it? Right, Ray of Ruin, 4 and a black. Exile target, it's a sorcery. Exile target creature, vehicle or non-basic land, scry 1. Mentioned scry before. Over the Edge, 1 and a green. Sorcery, choose 1, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Target creature you control explores, so it explores again. I think I might have got wrong what to explore was before, didn't I? What did I say it was? It's oh no, yeah, there you go. Yeah. But yeah, reveal the top card of your library, put that card into your hand if it's a land, otherwise put a +1/+1 card on this creature. Then put that card back or what was I thinking? I was thinking inspect, wasn't I? Yeah. Okay. And but then put the card back or put it into your library, into your graveyard. Alright, yeah, I got the so maybe I'll edit that out or add it in. Alright, so disturb number 1 and a green. Instant, turn to turn, target land you control becomes a 4/4 dinosaur creature, reach and haste. Still land, must be blocked this turn if able. Fungal Fortitude, 1 and a black. Enchantment Aura, flash, enchant creature. Gets +2/+0. Encourages die, return it to the battlefield tapped on its surge's control when it dies. So, alright. Fungifying it. Sahiri's Lattice, 1 and a red. Artifact. When it enters the battlefield, we discard a card if you draw 2 cards. Craft 1 or more dinosaurs, 4 and a red. Says the Tomation Raptor's power is equal to the total power of the exiled cards used to craft it. Don't think that'll be very good. To be honest with you, I guess you could just craft a load of 1/1s, but it doesn't have trample or anything like that, so I think that's a bit rubbish, that. Alright, what's the mythic we got? Huatli, Poet of Unity, used to be a planeswalker, 2 and a green. Legendary creature, human warrior bard. Warrior bard. When the Huatli, Poet of Unity enters the battlefield, search library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand and shuffle. 3 in a hybrid mana, red and a white. And 2 of those. Exile Huatli, return her to the battlefield, transform under control, activating as a sorcery. It becomes the Roar of the 5th People. That's a saga, basically, enchantment saga. Chapter 1, create 2 free green dinosaur tokens. Chapter 2, Roar of the 5th People gains creatures you control. Have tap, add green, white or red. In chapter 3, search life for a dinosaur card, put it in your hand, shuffle. And then 4 dinosaurs you control, gain double strike of travel turn, so it could be a good finisher, that one. It's quite expensive because you've got to cast this and then spend 5, so... well, turn 5, I guess. Might not be too bad in some cases. Alright, let's keep going. Right, okay. So we've got an uncommon wild card this time. Alright, so Cogwork Wrestler, 1 blue. Artifact creature Gnome. Flash, when Cogwork Wrestler enters the battlefield, target creature controls gets -2, -0 to end of turn. So Flash, you cast it as an instant basically. Sunfire Torch, 1 red. Artifact equipment. Gives +1/+0, and as whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice Sunfire Torch. When you do, this creature does 2 damage to any target. Equip 1. Oten Clan Landmark. So 1 white artifact. When into battlefield, scry 2. Craft artifact, 2 and a white. Basically, if you sacrifice an artifact with that and then pay that cost, you create a 1/4 creature called the Oten Clan Levitator. Whenever it attacks, it's an artifact creature, golem. Target creature without flying, gains plant on turn, so it doesn't sound very good, that really. Waterwind Scout, it's a merfolk. Yes, our first merfolk, 2 in a blue. Merfolk Scout. Flying when Waterwind Scout enters the battlefield, create a map token. You'd think it'd be like a swim mechanic, wouldn't you? And that would basically be Island Walk. You know, merfolk should have that ability, shouldn't they? But I guess Island Walk and things like that have become a bit antiquated. Create a map token. Yep, so 1 and a tap, sacrifice token, type creature you control explores. Activated in his sorcery. Okay. Tectonic Hazard does 1 damage to each opponent and each creature they control, so that's 1 red. Sorcery. Got contested game ball. So we've had the 3 of those and it's still saying it's the first one every time, so that's a bit broken, isn't it? It's always going to tell us the first. What's the rare we got? Starving Revenant, 2 and 2 black. Creature Spirit Horror 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, surveil 2. So look at the top 2 cards of your library, put them, I think, at the top or bottom, is it? Or into your graveyard. Any number of them into your graveyard and the rest on the top of your library, so not at the bottom of your library. And for each card you put at the top of your library, you draw a card and lose 3 life. Descend 8. Maybe draw a card if there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard. Target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So Descend does have a number on it. I thought it did, but I couldn't quite make sense of it when I was thinking about it. Alright. Alright. Okay, so we got a cave here, so that's not bad. It's a common, so we got one of those. Sacrifice in Courtyard, discover 4. Okay, so basically it's our cards to your library till you get a non-land card value 4 or less. Got a common wild card. Rumbling Rock Slide, 3 in a red. Sorcery. Damage equal to target creature, equal to the number of lands you control. Okay. Aquatic Leap, we've had that one, I think, haven't we? So even it's saying first. Buried Treasure 2 generic. Artifact Treasure. Sacrifice Buried Treasure, 1 mana of any colour. And 5 extra Buried Treasure from your graveyard. Discover 5. Right, so that's not bad. Go 5 deep. There's quite a few of those. Another career. Oh, so we've got Careening Minecart. 3 generic artifact vehicle. We attach Great Treasure Token, crew 1. Right, okay. We've got Jade Seed Stones. 3 in the green, artifact. When enter battlefield, distribute 3+1/+1 counters among 1, 2 or 3 creatures you control. Craft with creature 5 and 2 green. It turns into a 7/7 with a creature. Alright, interesting. When it enters battlefield, gain life equals to money value. It's our card used to craft it. Alright, so whether that's any good or not, I'm not sure. We've got the Starving Revenant again, so that's 2 in a row that. But it still says it's first, so that's a bit annoying. Alright. There's going to be a pain, this, isn't it? Because I'm not going to know which ones I've read before. Alright, so Pirate Hat. 1 and a blue. That's quite interesting. Artifact Equipment. Equip creature gets +1/+1. That's whenever this creature attacks, draw a card and discard a card. So equip Pirate is 1. So equip normally it's 2. Generic values. Shipwreck Sentry. 1 and a blue. Human Pirate creature. 3/3. As long as artifact enters the battlefield and you control this turn, Shipwreck Sentry can attack as though it didn't have Defender. Alright, that's probably... Not sure if it's going to be any good, that one. Ray of Ruin, I think we've had that one. Mineshaft Spider, 3 in a green. Creature Spider, reach. When Mineshaft Spider enters the battlefield, you may mill 2 cards, 3/4. Thousand Moons Crack Shots, 1 and a white. Creature Human Soldier. Whenever Thousand Moons Crack Shots attacks, you may pay 2 in the white. When you do, tap type creature. It's a 2/2 Creature Human Soldier. Okay, we've got a dinosaur here, 6/6. Earthshaker Dreadmore, 4 and 2 green, trample. Enters the battlefield, draw a card for each other dinosaur you control. Might be okay. Well, it's a good one for draft, isn't it? That probably. Tendril of the Myco Tyrant. Alright, 1 and a green, creature Fungus Wizard. 5 and 2 green, put 7+1/+1 counters on type creature, non-creature land you control. It becomes a 0/0 fungus creature with haste. It's still land. It's 2/2 Fungus Wizard. And a rare, Amalia Benavides Aguirre. Interesting, looks like a vampire, yes. A white and a black. Vampire Scout, 2/2. Ward, pay 3 life. Whenever you gain life, Amalia Benavides Aguirre explores. Then destroy all other creatures of its power exactly 20. Alright. We could get +1/+1 counters on it, but... Okay. Interesting. I wonder if it says, what did you get, that voice when you open the packs. Okay, so we've got Promising Vein. It's a cave. Add a generic. It's a land. 1 and a tap, sacrifice it. Search your library for basic land card, put onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle. Oaken Siren, 1 and a green. Artifact creature, Siren Pirate, 1 and 1/2, power toughness. Time Vigilance. Tap, add a blue. Spend this mana to cast artifact spells or activate the ability of an artifact source. Family Reunion. 1 and a white. Choose 1. Creature control get +1/+1 on turn. Can hit with return to turn. I think I might have had that one before. Hermetic Nautilus, 1 and a blue. Vigilance, 1/4. Artifact creature Nautilus. And you can spend 1 and a blue and it gets +3/-3 on turn. Alright, that sounds a bit rubbish, that. The Order's Divinity, that is an uncommon. Okay, Oraska Puzzle Door, 1 blue. And it's an artifact, and you can pay 1 generic and tap. Sacrifice it, and look at the top 2 cards of the library. Put one of those cards into your hand and the other into your graveyard. And you've got Dino-Tomaton. Okay. 3, you can see it's very Aztec-y in Korea. I think possibly Aztec-y, I'm not sure. 3 in a red. It's a gnome dinosaur artifact creature. Or a dinosaur gnome. Yeah, yeah, okay. Dinosaur gnome. Menace. So, is that cover blocked by 2 more creatures? When Dino-Tomaton enters the battlefield, top creature you control gives menace. It's a 4 and a 3. We've got Ilaxiel's Lawkeeper. Ixales. It's 1 green. Human Druid, add 1 mana of any colour, spend this mana to cast a dinosaur spell, activate an ability of a dinosaur source. And then the rare. It's the same one again then. Stalactite Stalker, 1 black. Creature Goblin Rogue. Menace. Mentioned before. If you descend this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Stalactite Stalker. 2 in the black, sacrifice it. Target creature gets -X/-X, where X is Stalactite Stalker's power. Alright. Nothing too exciting so far. I got some caves, but nothing too ridiculous. Phasmoon Infantry, I think we had a similar one before. Untap Phasmoon Infantry during each other player's untap step. Maybe a good commander card, maybe. 2 and a 4, 2 and a white, Human Soldier. I think, have we had this one? Otaclan Landmark. I think we have. Dedect Echo, 4 and a blue. Spirit's Cleric, 3 and a 2. When enter battle, draw a card, descend 4. And it has flying as long as there are 4 more permanent cards in your graveyard. Okay, Tendril and Microsant, I think we've had that one. Cogwork Wrestler, 1 blue. Artifact creature Gnome. This battlefield, target creature opponent controls gets -2/-0. I think we've had that one before. Deathcap Marionette, 1 and a black. Creature Fungus, 1/1. Death Touch. And it's battlefield, you may mill 2 cards. Zawaya Lava Tongue, black and a red. Legendary creature, Goblin Warlock, 2/2. Death Touch. Bringing in step if you descended this turn, each opponent may discard a card or sacrifice a permanent. It does 3 damage to each opponent who didn't. And the rare, or just a rare wild card. Yeah, so it's going to be very annoying, the fact it's just telling us we've got new ones all the time, but there we go. Seeker of Sunlight, 1 green. Merfolk Scout creature, 1/1. And you can pay 2 and a green, and it explores, activated into sorcery. Got a common wild card. Got the Puzzle Door again. War with the Ancestors, 4 and a green sorcery. Return up to 1 target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand, discover 4. That's the Cascade 4 essentially, but for a mana value 4 or less. Watley's Final Strike, killing the vampire guy. 2 and a green, instant. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 to turn. Deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Like a. Okay. Stinging Cave Crawler, 2 and a black. Insect Horror, 1/3. Death Touch, descend 4. Okay. If there are 4 more permanent cards in your graveyard, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Self-Affection, 4 and a blue. Sorcery. Creature targets a copy of target creature you control. Flashback, 3 and a blue. So you can pick from it's from your graveyard, so you can play it twice. Then you have to exile it. Okay, Abuelo. That's uncle, ancestral echo, abuelo. Not uncle, it's grandfather in Spanish. Alright, so it's called grandfather basically. There's a sort of Spanish theme in some of the cards I noticed. Some of them do look a bit conquistador-y, I think. Maybe, but having said that, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just a thinking thing, I don't know. Could be talking rubbish. Legendary creature spirit 2/2. Flying ward 2. It does say it's a 1 generic and a white and a blue. You can spend the same again, and you get sell another type creature or artifact you control. Returns to the battlefield on its owner's controls at the beginning of the next end step. It's a bit like a rubbish. What's it called? Soul Herder, isn't it? Really. I guess there's some bonuses to it, but generally. Alright. Okay. Stuff going on. We got a mythic this time. Well, this final strike, we've had that one. Brazen Blade Master, 2 in a red. Creature Orc Pirate, 2/3. When it attacks, while you control 2 or more artifacts, it gains +2/+1 to end a turn. Marauder Brine Fang, 5 and 2 blue. Dinosaur 6/7. Ward 3, Island Cycling 2, so you can discard it for 2. If you get it early in your hand, you can draw a card basically. Search library, it's a search library for a lion card. It's a bit more better than that, so you can just get some mana quicker, I guess. Acolyte of Aclazots, 2 in a black. Vampire Cleric, 1/4. It's got tap, sacrifice another creature or artifact. Each one loses 1 life and you gain a life. In the Presence of Ages, 2 in a green. Instance, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a creature card and or land card. If among them into your hand, put the rest into your graveyard. Gold Fury Strider, 4 in a red. Artifact creature Golem, 3 in a 5. Seems to be quite common, these Golem artifact creatures actually, don't they? I mentioned it was pirates, merfolk, vampires and what was the other one? Dinosaurs, but these artifact creature golems seem to be quite big, quite prominent. Trample, tap 2 untapped artifacts under creature control. Target creature gets +2/+0, sorry, until end of turn. Activating as a sorcery. Alright, what's the rare? Mythic? No, it's just a wild card. Nothing exciting there. Alright, what else have we got? Adeptive Gemguard, 3 in a white. Artifact creature Gnome, 3/3. Tap 2 untapped artifacts under creature control. Put a +1/+1 counter on Adaptive Gemguard. Only as a sorcery. We've got a 1 and a white. Attentive Sunscope. I mean, these are loads of getting these loads of artifact gnome creatures. More than anything else. Alright. When it comes to tap, scry 1, 2, 2. Artifact creature Gnome, 1 and a white. I said that. Child of the Volcano. 3 in a... This definitely looks like something out of Road to Eldorado, that. 3 in a red. 3/3 creature elemental. Trample. At the beginning of the end step, if you descend this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Child of Volcano. A common wild card. Spelunking. 2 in a green. Enchantment. When Spelunking hits the battlefield, draw a card. Then you play a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. You put a KO onto the battlefield this way, you gain 4 life. Lands you control on the battlefield untapped. Wow. Not too bad, I guess. That could be quite good. Maybe. Maybe. No, possibly. I'm not sure actually. But Silence Necromage, 2 in the black. That's very weird, those things. Fungus Wizard, 3 in a 1. So more fungus as well. I've noticed more than anything else as well. When it dies, create 2 +2 1/1 black creature tokens. Fungus creature tokens. If this creature can't block. 3/1 Fungus Wizard. And the rare, Amalia Benavides Aguirre. We've had her before. So we're getting lots of duplicate. I mean, I think we've only had 4 rares, and both of them were ones had before. Most we know they were duplicates of each other. Screaming Phantom, 2 in a black flying. And when it attacks, mill a card, 2/2 creature spirit. Brackish Blunder, 1 in a blue. Instant returns that creature to its hand. If it's tapped, create a map token. Map token sacrifices artifacts. You can take creature control, explores. Gets a +1/+1 counter on it if you reveal the top card of your library and it's not a land. Okay. You can mill the card or put it back. I've practically had that one before. Frilled Cave Worm, 3 in a blue. Salamander Worm, 2/5, descend 4. It gets +2/+0 as long as there are 4 more permanent cards in your graveyard. So it could be a lot of self-milling in this well, standard format, I guess. At least with this set. River Herald Scout, one and a green, one and a blue even. Merfolk Scout, 1/2. Into Battlefield Explores, we mentioned that before. Jade Sea Stones, we mentioned that before. We got a Belligerent Yearling, 1 and a red. Creature Dinosaur, 3/2 trample. Whenever another dinosaur enters the battlefield under control, you may have Belligerent Yearling's base power become equal to that creature's power and end of turn. That's pretty good, I think. I think that's going to be a good one. It's got trample as well, so yeah, so if you enter with a really large creature, it's going to last the distance, that one, isn't it? Dies quite easily, I guess, but so do most creatures these days. And the rare, Sentinel of the Nameless City. Mythic Warrior Scout, 3/4. Creature, whenever Sentinel of the Nameless City attacks, enters the battlefield or attacks, create a map token. It's got Vigilance. And that map token is 1 and a tap, sacrifice the artifact. So creature you control explores, that's what ends the sorcery. Alright. So what else have we got? Hidden Nursery, Land Cave, okay. Battlefield tapped, add a green if you tap it. 4 and a green, sacrifice it, and discover 4. We might have had that one before. Secret Sunlight, 1/1 Merfolk Scout. Explores for 2 and a green. It's only cost 1 green, might have had that one before. Child of Volcano, I've had that before. Exotic Glyph, 2 and a blue. Enchantment Aura, Enchant Artifact. It's a golem creature with base power and toughness 5/4 in addition to its other types. When it's put to graveyard battlefield, discover 3. When that is not the enchanted creature. Armoured Kincaller, 2 and a green. Creature Dinosaur, 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, you may reveal a dinosaur card from your hand. If you do, or if you control another dinosaur, you gain 3 life. We have Herald Guide, 2 and a green. Merfolk Scout, 3/1. Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, explore. Captain Storm, Cosmian Raider. Alright. Human Pirate. Okay. The blue and the red. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under control, put a +1/+1 character on type pirate you control. And the rare. Throne of the Grim Captain. Legendary artifact. Mill 2 cards by tapping it. Craft with a dinosaur, merfolk, a pirate, and a vampire for 4. So you got to sacrifice those or exile them, I think. Is it exile? I can't see because it's too high. Exile, okay. Permanent control cards in your graveyard. I saw this today online, so it becomes a 7/7 creature with menace, trample, lifelink, hexproof. The Grim Captain, Skeleton Spirit Pirate, legendary creature. When the Grim Captain attacks, each opponent sacrifices an ally permanent, then you put an exiled creature card used to craft the Grim Captain onto the battlefield and you control taps attack. It sounds really good, that one. That does sound a fun one, that. I think that'll definitely be one to look out for. Well, being a fun one, whether it'll be good, I don't know, but. Alright. Alright, what else we got? Sage of Days, 2 and a blue. Creature and Wizard, 3/2. When it's battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may put one of those cards back onto your library, put the rest into your graveyard. Like a weird surveil, I guess. Alltech Archaeologist, 4 and a white. Creature, Human Artificer Scout, 4/4. When it's battlefield, choose 1, scry 3, or return to artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Sunfire Torch, 1 red, artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+0, and as whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice Sunfire Torch. When you do, creature deals 2 damage to any target. Equip 1. I've had that one before. I've had that one before. Malamet Scythe, 2 and a green. Artifact equipment, flash. When it enters the battlefield, attacks target creature control. The creature gets +2/+2. That's not too bad, I guess. I'd have seen better in the past, but it's good for, I don't know, drafting, I guess, maybe. Scream Phantom, 2 and a black. 2/2 creature spirits. Flying. When it attacks, draw Miller card. It's a bit weird, that artwork on that one. The Canonizing Blood, 1 and a black enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, if you descend this turn, put a +1/+1 counter attack creature control. 5 and 2 black, sacrifice Canonizing Blood. Create a 4 and 3 white and black vampire demon creature token with flying. Alright. And the rare, Jade Light Spelunker, X and green. Merfolk Scout 1/1. And it's battlefield, it explodes X times. Alright. Okay. Not sure if that's good or not. Alright. Hidden Nursery. It's a cave. We had that one before. Pirate Hat, I've had that one before. Some wild cards. Common and a rare. Common and a uncommon, rather. Wreck-It Rampage, Spike Tail, 4 and 2 black. Creature Dinosaur, 5/6. When into battlefield, target creature control gets +2/+0 and gains indestructible until turn. Swamp Cycling. You can spend 2, discard the card, 6 life for a swamp card, put in your hand and shuffle. Grave Room, we've had that one before. Glimpse the Core. 1 and a green. Sorcery, choose 1. Just live for a basic forest card, put it into your battlefield, tap then shuffle. Returns that cave card will go to the battlefield tapped. Interesting. No. Bit of a rampage. Okay, and the rare, Pugnacious Hammer Skull, 2 and a green. Creature dinosaur 6/6. When it attacks, well, you don't control another dinosaur, put a stun count on it. So, I guess it only costs 3. It's not bad that for 3 mana. I guess. At least in standard. Or drafting. Alright. Hidden Cataract, land cave. Basically enters tapped, add a blue. Sacrifice it for 4 and a blue and tapped. Discover 4. Activate as a sorcery. Quicksand Whirlpool, 5 and a white. Instant. The spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature. Exile it. Still quite expensive though, I think. 2 and a white. Sage of Days, I think we've had that one before. Kinjali's Dawn Runner. Alright, 2 and a white. Double strike, Human Scout 1/1. Into the battlefield, explores. Tectonic Hazard, 1 red. Sorcery, 1 damage to each opponent and each creature they control. Relics Roar, 1 blue. Instant, on the turn, target artifact or creature goes to dinosaur artifacts. Creature based power toughness of 4/3, dishes over types. Might have had that one before, I'm not sure. Tectonic Hazard was a sorcery, by the way. Vision of Dread, 1 and a black artifact. When it's the battlefield, type opponent reveals their hand. You choose an artifact or creature card from it. That player discards that card. Catraff with 2 creatures, 5 and a black. And you then create the Dread Osteosaur. Dinosaur Skeleton Horror, 5/4, Menace. Whenever Dread Osteosaur enters the battlefield or attacks, you may mill 2 cards. More of a flavour one. Got a Mythic here. Yes, I got Veto. This was one on the list, wasn't it? Fanatic of Akalazots, I think. 2 white and a black. Legendary creature, Vampire Demon. So we got one we wanted. Flying. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, you gain 2 life if this is the first time this ability has resolved this turn. If it's the second, each opponent loses 2 life. If it's the third, create a 4/3 white and black Vampire Demon creature token with flying. Alright. I think Veto was in. He was in another. He's been in it before, hasn't he? Veto, basically. I think it's that one where if you lost life, your opponent gain. If you gain life, your opponent loses life, or something like that. So it's a bit of a combo kill you could do then. That's good. We got one we wanted. All right. Legendary Alien. We've had that one before. Even it says we haven't. Caslam Stone Tree, 2 and a green artifact. Then it's battlefield. Look at top 6 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto battlefield tapped. Press button of your library. Craft with K, 5 and a green. And you get a 5/5 artifact creature token called Caslam Strider. Right. Compass Gnome, 2 generic. Artifact creature Gnome, 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card or cave card, reveal it. And shove and put that card on top. Marauding Brine, fine, we've had that one. Deathcap Marionette, 1 and a black. I might have had that one, but don't remember the art. 1/1. Death Touch, enters the battlefield, you may mill 2 cards. Brackish Blunder, 1 and a blue. Returns to creature's owner's hand. If it's tapped, create a map token instant. I think we've had that one before. Bloodthorn Flail, 1 black. Artifact creature. No, artifact creature. Artifact equipment. Artifact creature gets +2/+1. And equip, pay 3 or discard a card. And the rare. Oh, there we go. That's what we wanted. Trumpeting Carnosaur. 4 and a red. Creature dinosaur, 7 and 6. Trample. Next battlefield, discover 5. It's not bad, that. So basically allows you to search your library till you find a card with mana value 5 or less. You can essentially cast it without paying its mana cost or put it in your hand. And you can pay 2 and a red. Discard Trundle Carnosaur. There's 3 damage to that creature or planeswalker. So you can pay that quite early. So it does look a good one, that one. Might be good for my Cerex Unsealing deck, that one, actually. Because basically you can cast something twice, so it is pretty good, that. I think I might have to look. Definitely one to have in that one, I think. Okay. And there's a 2 mana 8/8 as well, which might be good for that. We'll see if we get that one. That minus Guide Wing, 1 white. Creature bird, 1/1, flying vigilance. When it dies, target creature control, it explores. Over the edge, we've had that one, I think. Mahomet Brawler, 1 and a green, 2/2, Cat Warrior. Whenever Malamet Brawler attacks, target creature Target attacking creature gains trample end of turn. Captain Storm, we've had that one. Carinian Minecart, we've had that one. Echo of Dusk, 1 and a black. 2/2, creature vampire spirit, descend 4. As long as there are 4 more permanent cards in your graveyard, it gets +1/+1 as lifelink. Tithing Blade, 1 and a black, artifact. In this battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Craft a creature, 4 and a black. You get an artifact called Consuming Sepulture. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Doesn't seem too special, that. And the Mythic. Cavern of Souls, yes, we got it. This is the one we wanted. Yes. As it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type, and you can tap it to add 1 generic, or you can tap it to add a mana. Is it 1 generic that, or is it 1 colourless mana? I think it's colourless, isn't it? Not 1 generic. Slightly different. Add 1 mana of any colour. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell with a chosen type. Okay, and that spell can't be countered. So quite a good one to have, that one. Definitely come in handy. That's quite good. So we got a couple of ones we wanted so far that were rare. Well, 3 of them, I think, actually. 2 mythics and 1 rare. Runaway Boulder, 6 generic. Artifact. So Flash, when Runaway Boulder enters the battlefield, it deals 6 damage to that creature and opponent controls. Got cycling 2. You can spend 2 to discard it and draw a card. It's quite expensive. Screaming Fancy, we've had that one. Common wild card. Volatile Fault, now this one. Land Cave. Add, colourless mana. You spend 1 generic and tap, sacrifice it to return to non-basic land opponent controls. Okay, so it's a bit like what it's called now. What's it called, that one that destroy? I forgot what it's called. Anyway, the one that usually you can do that with, I can't remember what it's called now. Field of Ruin, is it? Yes. It's opponent search the library for a basic land card on the bottom of tap and shuffle. You create a treasure token. Maybe it's sacrifice. Okay. Well, it's not as good actually because you don't do it as well. You just get a treasure token, so it's a bit rubbish that actually. Staggering Size, 1 and a green, instant. Tokens just +3/+3 and gains trample end of turn. So there's a few of these, isn't there now? Of course, slightly different things. A Braid, we've had that one before. It's not new, it's a reprint. Dowsing Device, 1 and a red, artifact. When this one or another artifact enters the battlefield under control, up to 1 target creature grows +1/+7 gains haste end of turn. Transform Dowsing Device. You can draw 4 more artifacts. And here comes the Geode Grotto. It's a cave. And it's add 1 red. And you can spend 2 generic and a red and tap. So the turn target creature gets haste and gains +X/+0. That's the number of artifacts you control. Activated as a sorcery. And the rare. Anim Pakal, 1000th Moon. 1 generic, a red and a white. Into a creature human soldier, 1/2. Whenever you attack 1 or more non-gnome creatures, put a +1/+1 counter on Anim Pakal, or Pakal. Then create X 1/1 colours gnome artifact creature tokens that are tapped and attacking. X is the number +1/+1 counters on Anim Pakal. Alright. Interesting. So just gets a bit of a horde of these gnome creature tokens. I say gnomes seem to definitely be a prominent type in this. No one's mentioned gnomes before and it's just all over the place. We just get gnomes every pack almost. Hidden Nursery, we've had that one before, it's a cave. Nurturing Bristleback, 5 and 2 green. Creature dinosaur, 5/5. Into battlefield, creates a 3/3 green dinosaur creature token. Forest cycling 2. You can search the library for a forest card. Put it in your hand, then shuffle. By discarding that card. Ironpaw Aspirant, or Aspirant. 1 and a white, cat warrior creature, 1/2. Enter battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter type creature. Uncommon wild card. Chasm Stone Tree, I think we've had that one before. Attentive Sunscribe, I think we might have had that one before. It's a 2/2 artifact creature gnome, 1 and a white. It becomes tap scry 1 whenever it does. Akawali, the Seething Tower, 1 a black and a green. 3/3, legendary creature fungus, has descend 4. As long as there are 4 more opponent cards in your graveyard, it gets +2/+2 and trample. And descend 8, as long as there are 8 or more opponent cards in your graveyard, it gets additional +2/+2 and can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. So by that point it'd be a 7/7. So I guess it grows quite quickly, so that'd be quite good, I guess. And the rare, Intrepid Paleontologist, 1 and a green, 2/2, human druid. And it's you can add 1 mana of any colour by tapping it. You can spend 2 exiled type from your graveyard. You may cast down some creature spells from among the cards you own exiled. You're Intrepid Paleontologist. If you cast a spell this way, creatures battlefield with a finality counter on it. Finality counter. And if you go to grave battlefield, exile it instead. Okay. So it's just a way of I don't know if it's any good or not, that one. You can just get cards underneath it and then you can cast them, but I guess it can be killed. I'm not sure that'll be very good, that one. Alright, so if we've got a mythic here, yes we have. Hidden Courtyard, it's a cave. Enters tapped, add a white, 4 and a white. Sacrifice it and discover form, we've had that one before. Sage Days, had that one before. Brackish Blunder, I think we've had that one before. 1 and a blue. Yeah, we have. Pit of Offerings, I think that's new. That's a cave. Enters tapped. When it's to the battlefield, it's up to 3 top cards from graveyards. Add a add a colourless. And then by tapping it, and then you can tap it to add 1 mana of any of the exiled cards to colour. That could be quite good, but maybe. Perhaps had that one. Pathfinding Axe Jaw, 3 in the green. Dinosaur, 4/3. When it enters battlefield, it explores. Dowsing Device, I think we've had that one. Yes, we have. And the mythic. The Enigma Jewel, sounds good. Legendary Artifact, the Enigma Jewel enters battlefield tapped. You can tap it to add 2 colourless. Spend a spell to activate abilities. Craft for more non-lands with activate abilities. 8 and blue. And you get the Locus of Enlightenment. Legendary Artifact. Locus of Enlightenment has each activate ability the exile card used to craft it. You may then activate each of those abilities only once each turn. When you activate an ability, it isn't a mana ability, copy it. You then choose new types of the copy. So I imagine that might be quite good in a very dedicated deck that's built for fun. It sounds quite clunky otherwise. Alright, let's keep going. Alright. Idol of the Deep King. Artifact Flash. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to target. Craft with Artifact 2 in the red. And you get Sovereign's Makuiti, I think it is. Another artifact equipment. When it enters the battlefield, touch target creature control. It gets +2/+0. I don't think that's very good. To all the effort to do all that, I'm not sure. So yeah, a bit rubbish that. Quite expensive as well, 3 mana. Alltech Cloud Guard, 3 in the whites. Human Soldier, 3/2 flying. Into battlefield, creates a 1/1 colourless gnome artifact creature. So you see they're all over the place, these gnomes. River Herald Scout, 1 in the blue. Merfolk Scout, 1/2. Explodes when it enters battlefield. Gold Fury Strider, 4 in the red. 3/5 artifact creature golem, trample. Tap 2 untapped artifacts or creature control. Tap creature gets +2/+2/+0 turn to turn. I think we've had that one before. Volatile Fault, a cave. Add a colourless mana. You can spend 1 and sacrifice it. Destroy type non-basic land permanent controls. Yeah, I've had that one before. House of Moon's Crack Shot, I've had here before. Join the Dead, 1 and 2 black. Instant. Target -5/-5 till end of turn. Descend 4. The creature gets -10/-10 to end of turn if there are 4 more permanent cards in your graveyard. Okay. Good if you just kill something, wasn't it? I don't think that's going to be very good. Deep Root. Pilgrim Mage. 1 on the blue enchantment. When one non-token merfolk you control becomes tapped, create a 1/1 blue merfolk creature token with hexproof. It might be quite good, that one. Maybe. Could be good in a merfolk deck, maybe. You know what I mean? Creating loads of merfolk, so. Right, Oryx Puzzle Door, I've had that one. Marauding Brian, I've had that one. Basking Capybara. I've seen some video the other day, one of these stuck in a grate in the sewer or something. I don't know if the guy was just being an idiot on purpose, but he was like, what's this? What is it? I mean, look at it. It looks, like it looks like a capybara, just, he was like, is it a squirrel? It's like, I mean, look at it. Anyway, so 1/3 capybara creature. It costs 1 in the green. Descend 4, gets +3/+0 as long as there are 4 more permanent cards in your graveyard. Yeah, +3/+0, sorry. So it's not bad, that, Merfolk Cave Diver, 2 in a blue. Merfolk Scout, 2/4. No creature control explores, it gets +1/+0 to end of turn, can't be blocked. Seismic Monstrosaur, 4 and 2 red. 6/5 Dinosaur, trample, sacrifice land, draw a card, mountain cycling. Brazen Blade Master, Orc Pirate, 2/3, 2 in a red. When it attacks, you control 2 more artifacts, it gets +2/+1. I think I've had that one before. Nikanzo Current Conductor, It looks actually to be conducting the current. Green and a blue, 2/3. Legendary creature Merfolk Scout. No creature control explores a land card. You may put a land card from the top of your hand on to the battlefield tapped. No creature control explores a non-land card. Puts +1 card on the Kanzo current conduct. So just good for explorers, isn't it really? Sunken Citadel. It's a cave. Yes, we had this one before. There's a Starlit Citadel, the YouTube channel used to be on for board games. If it tapped as it enters, choose a colour. Add 1 mana of the chosen colour by tapping it, or add 2 mana of the chosen colour. Spend this mana to activate abilities of land sources. Alright, so that's not bad, that one. Yeah, you can choose a colour. Does enter battlefield tap though. Maybe it's not that good. Okay, Rampage's Spectre, I've had that one. Burning Sun Cavalry, 1 and a red, 2/2, human knight creature. When it attacks or blocks while you control a dinosaur, it gets +1/+1 to end the turn. Common wild card. Market Gnome, 1 white, 0/3. Artifact creature gnome. When it dies, gain 1 life, draw a card. When it sets off on the battlefield, while you're activating the craft ability, gain 1 life and draw a card. So you can use it to craft, and it's not bad that. Scampering Surveyor, 4 artifact creature gnome. 4 generic, 3 and a 2. And into the battlefield, it's liable for a basic land card or cave card, put it into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Brood Rage Mycoid, 3 and a black. Fungus, 4/3. You can tell it's going to be black, can't you, by the name of it. Right, beginning of the end step, if you descend this turn, create a 1/1 black fungus creature token with this. Creature can't block. Might have had that one before. Malamet Brawler, 1 and a green. I think we've had that one before. And the rare, Stalactite Stalker, we've had that one before. Right, so we've got a few ones I wanted so far. Alright, Out of Air, I've had that one before. 2 and 2 blue, instant. Cost 2 as cast if it targets a creature spell, counter it. Not sure that's that great. Tinker's Tote, 2 and a white, artifact. In this battlefield, create 2 1/1 colours artifacts, gnome creature tokens. Sacrifice it by paying a white, you gain 3 life. That's a common wild card. Enterprising Scallywag, 1 and a red. Goblin Pirate, 2/2. Can you end step? If you descend this turn, create a treasure token. Alright. More like a monkey than a goblin there. Child Volcano, I've had that one. Deathcap Marionette, I've had that one. Warthog Hulk, artifacts for 1 blue. Tap it to mill a card. You craft an island for 3 and a blue, and you get an artifact vehicle, the Watertight Gondola. Vigilance, crew 1. Descend 8. It can't be blocked as long as there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard. And the rare, an Impact Alpha of Move, had that one before. Getting 2 of all the ones we're getting, really, aren't we? Alright, a Braid, had that one twice before. Hunter's Blowgun, alright, 1 generic artifact equipment. Equip gets +1/+1. Now it's Death Touch as long as it's your turn, otherwise that's Reach. Okay, Blood Rage Mycoid. Uncommon one there, had that one before. Lodestone Eater, 1 and a blue. Artifact Flash. When it enters battlefield, tap up to 1 type creature. Target artifact or creature. Put 2 stone counts on it. Craft an artifact, 2 and a blue. You get the Guystone Compass. And it has 1 and a tap, 1 generic and a tap. Target creature control explores. Because it explodes. That's what it is a sorcery. And the Blast Tunnel Grind. I feel like, yes, this is one I wanted. I think I've had this one. So it's a cave where it turns into 1. It's legendary artifact, 2 and a red. It's battlefield, discard a number of cards, then draw as many cards +1. At the beginning of your end step, if you descend this turn, put a ball counter on it. And if there are 3 or more ball counters on it, remove those counters to transform it into the Teklan, the Searing Rift. It has, it's a land, you can tap it to add 1 red. And whenever you cast a permanent spell, use mana produced by Teklan. Searing Rift, discover X, where X is that spell's mana value. Yeah, nice. Alright. Alright, get some reasonable things. Hidden Nursery, I've had that one, I think. Braid, I've had that one many times. Otek Cloud Guard, I've had that one. Scytheclaw Raptor, I've had that. 2 and a red, 4/3. Dinosaur creature. Whenever it casts a spell, if it's not their turn, Scytheclaw Raptor deals 4 damage to each of them. That's not bad. I think that might be quite good. Against control decks. Soaring Sandwing, 4 and 2 white. Dinosaur. 3/5. Flying. This battlefield, you gain 3 life. Plane cycling. Very expensive, that for what it is. Very expensive. 6 mana. Mineshaft Spider, 3 in a green, 3/4 reach Spider. This battlefield, you may mill 2 cards. All spiders always 4. I think they are, aren't they? Gargantuan Leech, 7 in the black, 5/5. Creature Leech. It's 1 less for each to cast for each cave you control, and each cave card in your graveyard. Got lifelink. That might be quite good then for cave decks. Screwing Emergency Rare, 1 a black and a green. Sorcery, Fabulous Descent. Returns to battlefield target non-land permanent card in your graveyard with mana value less that are equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Alright, that might not be too bad. Maybe. Don't really know, I'm not very good with those graveyard decks. Got Mythic in this one, by the looks of it. Hidden Nurse, we've had that one before. Rumbling Rock Slide, 3 in a red. Sorcery. Deals damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control. Got a common wild card. And picture spot had that one before. Cavern Stomper, 4 and 2 green, 7/7. Dinosaur. Scry 2 into the battlefield, and you can spend 3 in a green, and it can't be blocked by creature power 2 less this turn. It's quite expensive, that one, these days. Unlucky Drop, 3 in a blue, instant. Target artifacts or creature's owner puts it on top or bottom of their library. Alright. Eaten by Piranhas, 1 in a blue. Enchantment Aura. Flash, enchant creature. Use all abilities as a black skeleton creature with base power and toughness 1/1. Alright. And then the Mythic. We've got Saheeli, the Sun's Brilliance. Yes. A blue and a red. Legendary creature, Human Artificer, 2/2. With the ability for a red and a blue and tap. Create a token that's a copy of another type creature or artifact you control. Except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. It gains haste, sacrifice it at the beginning of your end step. Not sure if that's any good or not. It might be in the right deck. I guess that with most things. Okay. And page about to have that before. Join the Dead. 1 and 2 black. I think we've had that one before. -5, yeah, -10. Bird Treasure, 2 generic. Artifact Treasure, sacrifice Bird Treasure in 1 of any colour. Exile Bird Treasure from your graveyard by paying 5 generic. Discover 5. And use a sorcery. Gold Fury Strider. I think we've had that one before. Golem Artifact Creature. 3/5. I think we've had it before. Armoured Kincaller. I think we've had that one. Nurturing Bristlebat. I've had that one. Satoya Lava Tongue. We've had that one. And the rare. Matzalantli. The Great Door. It's another cave. Well, it's not a cave actually, but it can create something that looks cave-like. It's legendary artifact. You can tap it, draw a card, and discard a card. You can spend 4 generic to transform it. That's it. And if there are 4 more permanent types among the cards in your graveyard. Artifact, battle, creature, enchantment, land, planeswalker, and permanent types. It's got Fabulous Descent. When you get this core legendary land by doing that, you can tap it to add X mana of any colour, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Alright, so might be good, I guess, maybe. But again, only for certain types. Lucky Drop, I've had that one. Join the Dead, I've had that one. Wild card. Curator Sun's Creation, 3 in a red, 3/3. Human Artificer. Maybe discover again for the same value. Ability triggers only once each turn. Family Union, I've had that one. Fungal Fortitude, I've had that one. Cenote Scouts, Cenote. It's Cenote, not Cenote. Cenote. They're the I think they're basically the caves that were formed around this sort of, I don't know what's the peninsula called now in Mexico, basically where the asteroid hit and destroyed the dinosaurs. It created really, you know, land that's basically very susceptible to just weathering away, and it's created these things called cenotes, which are these caves that are really deep. You know, you can see them like holes at the top, and if you look at where they are, they're basically in like a ring. Well, where the land is, most of it's underwater now, but they basically form like a circle shape where these cenotes are. It's basically outlining the rim of the meteor, or the asteroid or whatever that killed the dinosaurs. So that's what they are. Yeah, interesting. Mythic Scout 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, explores. Got something else I wanted to say there, but yeah, I think that's it. Right, and then the rare is Tishana's Tidebinder. 2 in a blue. Mythic Wizard creature. 3/2. Flash. When it enters the battlefield, count up to 1 type activated or triggered ability. If an ability or an artifact creature or planeswalker is countered this way, that permanently loses all abilities as long as its Tishana's Tidebinder remains on the battlefield. Alright. Interesting. Alright. Could be quite good for getting rid of planeswalkery nonsense. You could just counter it rather than do that, couldn't you? Alright, Fanatical Offering, 1 and a black, instant. There's additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice an artifact creature, draw 2 cards, create a map token. Okay, this allows you to explore basically the map token. Glorifier of Suffering, 2 and a white. Creature Vampire Soldier, 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice another creature artifact. When you do, put a +1/+1 count on up to 2 type creatures. Rodin Brian found that one. Charter Course, 1 and a blue. Sorcery, draw 2 cards and discard the card unless you attack this turn. Altic Archaeologist, I think we've had that one before. Waterwind Scout, 2/2 and a blue. I think we've had that one before. Flying Merfolk Scout, enters the battlefield, create a map token. Confounding Riddle, 2 and a blue, instant. Choose 1, look at the top 4 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand, the rest into your graveyard. Or counter target spell, its controller pays 4. And there. Hawking Raptor. This one might be quite good, 2 and 2 green. Dinosaur Fire 3, Ward 2, beginning of your pre-combat main phase, add 2 green. That's not bad, that one. I think that's going to be quite a good one to have. The dinosaur deck for sure. Mythic in this one because of the mana ramp. Alright, Bat Colony, 2 and a white, enchantment. When Bat Colony enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 black creature token with flying. For each mana from a cave spent to cast it. So that's yeah, pretty good, that one. Good for caves, seen that one being played. Whenever a cave enters the battlefield, you control, put a +1/+1 count on type creature control. So I think this one is what you need when you've got a cave deck. It's just, you know, what you want. Pirate have had that before. Hidden Necropolis, it's a cave. Enters tapped, tap it to add a black, or 4 and a black, creates a Hidden Necropolis. Oh, sorry, sacrifice Hidden Necropolis, discover 4. Don't know if you ever want to sacrifice them if you're doing the cave deck, but maybe you would, I don't know. Song of Stupefaction, 1 and a blue, aura, enchantment. Enchant creature or vehicle. When Song of Stupefaction enters the battlefield, you may mill 2 cards. Fathomless Descent. Enchanted permanent gets -X/-0, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Okay, microphone's itching my nose. Cogwit Wrestler, I've had that one before. Dauntless Dismantler, 1 and a white. Human Artificer, 1/4. Artifacts your opponent's control as part of your tapped. XX white. Sacrifice Dauntless Dismantler, destroy each artifact with mana value X. It can still cost quite a lot. And the Mythic. Oh, the Bloodletter of Aklazots. 1 and 4 black. Vampire Demon Creature, 2/4 flying. If you want to lose life during your turn, lose twice that much life instead. That's a Mythic. Okay. Alright, Hidden Courtyard Cave. I think we've had that one before. I think we've had that before. Itali's Favour. I think that's the big dinosaur from the previous set, isn't it? Or one of the previous sets. 2 and a... Well, a few of the previous sets. 2 and a... red. Enchantment Aura. Enchanted Creature Control. Enchanted Creature Control. When Itali's Favour enters the battlefield, discover 3. 2 creatures +1/+1 as a trample. Alright. Okay. River Herald Scout. I think we've had that one before. Cartographer's Companion. 2/1 artifact creature gnome. When it's above, create a map token. Grasping Shadows, 3 and a black. Enchantment whenever creature control attacks alone, it gains Death Touch and Lifelink. Stand a turn, put a dread count on Grasping Shadows, then if there are 3 or more, transform it. Turns it into a cave, Shadow's Lair. Taps to add a black, and then we can pay a black and tap it and remove a dread count on Shadow's Lair. You draw a card and lose a life. Alright, and the rare. Corpses of the Lost, 2 and a black. Enchantment. Scout's control create +1/+1 of haste. The Corpse of the Lost enters the battlefield creates 2/2 black scouted pirate creature token. The end of step. At the beginning of the end step, if you descend this turn, you pay 1 life. If you do, return Corpse of the Lost to its owner's hand. Lots of skeletons coming back again. Alright. Okay. Itali's Favour, had that one. Deep Goblin Skull Taker, 2 and a black. Goblin Warrior, 2/2 Menace. At the beginning of the end step, if you descend this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Deep Goblin Skull Taker. Thousand Moons Infantry, I've had that one. Rampaging Ceratops, 4 and a red. I think this is that a reprint? I think it is. Maybe it's looks very similar to maybe a green card. 4 and a black. 5, 4 and a black. 5 and a 4. Rampaging Ceratops can be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. War of Ancestors, 4 and a green. Sorcery. Return up to 1 type permanent card you could from your graveyard to your hand. Discover 4. Volatile Wanderglyph, 1 and a red, 2/2 artifact creature golem. When it becomes tapped, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Tendril of the Micro Tyrant, I think I've had that one. And the rare. Akal Pakal. First among equals, so it's a different one. It's a, yeah, rhyming name. 2 in the blue. Human Advisor, legendary creature, 1/5. Beginning of each player's end step. If an artifact turns to battlefield you control, under your control this turn, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, and the other into your graveyard. Alright. Yeah, so we're not getting any more of the ones I wanted. We got a couple early on, but it's, yeah. Ancestral Reminiscence, 3 in the blue. Draw 3 cards as discard a card. Oaken Siren, get some new ones here though. 1 in the blue. Artifact creature Siren Pirate, 1/2. Flying Vigilance. Tap it and add a blue. Spend this money only to cast an artifact spell, activate the ability of an artifact source. As we introduced, had that one. Ooh. Isquinth, firstborn of Githath. It's a cute dinosaur. So it's there's a massive feet behind it. It's looks very glowy. It's a red and a green, 2/3 legendary creature dinosaur. Haste. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 generic. When you do, target dinosaur you control does damage equal to its power to another type creature. Alright. Seismic Monstrosaur. So I guess it's good late game now, doesn't it, when it has things like that. We've had that one before. Quicksand Whirlpool. I think we've had that one before. Yeah. And Spring Loaded Saw Blades, 1 and a white. Flash artifact. When it enters the battlefield, it does 5 damage. Target tap creature and opponent controls. You can craft it with 3 in a white. So you can tap 2 other untapped artifact you control. This is when it turns into the Blade World Chariot. Artifact vehicle 5/5. And Blade World Chariot becomes an artifact creature on standard turn. And crew of 1. Alright. I guess you don't have to crew it in that case, I guess. And the rare, just got a wild card. Alright. So I guess that's technically one of the cards we wanted, as long as it's a rare, isn't it, I guess. Don't feel as good there. Deathcap Marionette, I've had that. Primordial Nora, definitely had that one. 4 and a black, 5/2. Insect Horror. When it dies, discover 3. Had that one. Deep Goblin Skull Taker. Ixalan's Lawkeeper, I think I've had that one. Tinker's Tote, I've had that one. River Herald Guide, I think I've had that one. 2 in a green, 3/1. Mythic Scouts. Into Battlefield Explorers, it's got Vigilance. Pushing back, The Great Mistake. Alright, doesn't look very good. 3, a blue and a black. Legendary Creature, Scouts and Horror. Vigilance Menace, Descend 8. So then you spend 4 blue and a black. Return, Pushing back, The Great Mistake from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality count on it. So when it dies again, it exiles. Activate only if there are 8 or more opponent cards in your graveyard and known as a sorcery. Alright. Probably more for draft, that one. Starving Revenant. I think we've had that one before, haven't we? 2 and 2 black. We've had 2 of them before. Yeah, I think we have. We've had 2 of them before. Alright. We've got a mythic in this one. Just noticed the new graphics. I don't know if they did that all the time, I never knew it. Oaken Siren, I've had that one before. Panicked Ultrasaur. Alright. 4 and a red. Can't tell what's going on there. I think it's destroying the cliff, isn't it? Okay, Dinosaur 4/5, reach. Penalty deals 2 damage to its opponent if you tap it. Common wild card. Gold Forest Stride, I've had that one before. Attentive Sunscribe, 1 and a white, 2/2 artifact creature gnome. When it becomes tapped, scribe 1. Envoy of Okinek Ahau, 2 and a white. It's a cat advisor creature, 3/3. And creates 4 and a white to create a 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature token. Don't know if that's, yeah, might be alright that maybe. Oh, Bartholomew! Okay, I think this is one I kind of half wanted. It's only an uncommon, so... But I think it's a signpost uncommon, I think, this one. Sacrifice another creature artifact. It's a legendary creature Vampire Knight 2/1. Puts a +1/+1 counter on Bartholomew del Presidio. It probably works quite well with other things. I think Veto works quite well with him, I think, or another vampire. I can't remember which one it is. And the Mythic. The Enigma Jewel, I've had that one before. Alright. Okay, Pals of Moon's Crack Shot, I've had that. Cavern Stomper, 4 and 2 green, 7/7. Creature Dinosaur, when it enters battlefield, scry 2. You can pen 3 generic and green, and it can be built by creature with power 2 assist. I think we've had that one before. Deconstruction Hammer, white, artifacts equipment.
Quick creature gets +1/+1. Has 3 generic attack. Sacrifice deconstruct hammer. Destroy top artifacts or enchantments. I mean, it's too great. Great uncommon wild card. Ancestor's Aid. Get 1 and a red. Instant. Target creature gets +2/+0. Gains first strike to end the turn. Create a treasure token. Disturbed Slumber. Massive dinosaur there. 1 and a green. Instant. Until end of turn, target land you control becomes a 4/4 dinosaur. Creature with reach and haste. It's still a land. It must be blocked to turn if able. Quite thematic that one, I guess, because obviously it was somewhere you didn't realise in one of the lands. Geological Appraiser, 2 and 2 red. Creature Human Artificer, 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, discover 3. Another Starring Revenant. I think I've got all 4 of them now. Wish it was a good card. I don't know if it is or not. Okay. Frilled Cave Worm, we've had that one before. Dynamatomaton, I think we've had that one. Rave Room, we've had that. Dreadmore's Ire. 1 red, I don't think we've had this one. Instant, until end of turn, target Crackin creature gets +2/+2 against trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, destroy target artifact or artifact that player controls. Alright. I love the Deep King, we've had that one. As I say, just add that. Sunbird Standard. Artifact. Tap it to add 1 mana of any colour, it costs 3 generic. Craft with 1 or more. Craft with 1 or more, it says. For 5, craft 1 or more other permanents you control. Okay, anything. You create a Sunbird Effigy, artifact creature bird construct, flying vigilance haste. Its power is equal to any number of colours among the exiled cards used to craft it. For each colour among the exiled cards used to craft Sunbird Effigy, add 1 mana of any colour. Alright, so yeah, nothing too great that. You'd probably just rather play a good card for the free rather than having to make a good card. Alright, and the rare Tarian's Journal, it's a Tartans then. 1 and 1 black. Tap it, sacrifice another artifact or creature, draw a card, activate it in a sorcery. Pay 2 generic and tap it. Discard your hand, transform Tarian's Journal. It becomes the Tomb of Alkalots. Legendary Land Cave. Tap it to add 1 black, and you may cast a creature's card. This is by tapping it as well. From your graveyard this turn. If you do, it ends the battlefield with a finality counter on it, and it's a vampire dished other type, so it basically will be exiled next time it dies. Alright, well, we're getting to the end of these. We've opened quite a lot of them. Araska Puzzle Door, I've had that. Osset Cloud Guard, I think we've had that one. 3/2 Human Soldier Flying. Into battlefield, create a 1/1, close no matter creature, I think we have. Vito's Inquisitor, 3 and a black, don't we have that one. Vampire Knight, 3/3 creature. You can pay 1 black, sacrifice another creature artifact, +1/+1 counter Vito's Inquisitor. You gain Menace standard turn. Monarch Brawl, I've had that one. Dynamon, I've had that one. Ruin Lurker Bats, 1 white. You wouldn't think bats would be white, would you? But they are in this case. 1/1, creature bat. Begin step. If you descend this turn, scry 1, flying lifelink. And the Mythic, we've got a Mythic. That's a wild card, okay. Guess it's better to have a wild card, just feels less exciting, doesn't it? Okay, Puzzle Door, I've had that. Song of Stupefaction, I think I've had that one. 1 and a blue. Yeah, I think I've had that one. Blood Rage Mycoid, I've had that one. Senate Scout, I've had that one. Raven, I've had that. Phasma, I've had that one. Gold Fury Stride, I've had that one. And have we had the rare? Unstable Glyph Bridge, don't think we have. 3 and 2 white artifacts. In this battlefield, if you cast it for each player, choose a creature with power 2 or less that player controls to destroy all creatures that creatures chosen this way. Alright, so it just destroys everything. Probably not the best sweeper, but it's one of them. And you can craft it with an artifact, 3 and 2 whites. So, artifact creature golem, 5/3. Sand Swirl Wanderglyph. That's what you create. Whenever an opponent casts a spell during their turn, they can't attack your planeswalker control this turn. Each opponent who attacked you or planeswalker control this turn can't cast spells. And that might be quite good, that one, you know, but it's probably going to die easy, but it looks like a good sweeper. And then also, it has that sort of ability to come back in, which sounds like it might be quite good. That one might actually be quite good, that. Maybe. Some control decks. Got the Mythic here. Bartolome again. Yeah, you got one of the common wild card. Malamet Veteran, 4 and a green. Cat Warrior, 5/4. Trample, descend 4. When it attacks, if a form of permanent cards in your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on it. On-target creature have it. Shadow Volcano have had that. Aquatic Leap have had that. Cosmian Blast, 1 and a white instant. Deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Dauntless Dismantler, 1 and a white. Human Artificer, 1/4. Yeah, I've had that one before. It's got the 2x ones in it. And the rare, Aklazot's Deepest Betrayal, 3 and 2. 2 black. It's one of the god cards. Yes, so we got this one now. It's good. Looks good, doesn't it, as well? So legendary creature Bat God, flying lifelink. I'm not sure if it's any good or not, but when it attacks, each opponent discards a card. For each opponent who can't, you draw a card. Whenever an opponent discards a land card, create a 1/1 back creature token with flying. And when it dies, returns to the battlefield tapped or transformed under its owner's control, so it comes back as a land, Temple of the Dead. You can tap it to add 1 black. And then you can spend 2 generic and a black and tap it to transform Temple of the Dead. Activate only if it has 1 or fewer cards. Only if a player has 1 or fewer cards in hand and only as a sorcerer, so you can make it back into the Bat God. That was quite good. That was quite interesting. I don't think it's going to be a good card, but I think it'll be a fun one to play with. Right, Cosmic Blast had that. Thousand Moon Crackshot had that. Iron Power Aspirant. So Aspirant, we've had that one. Charter Course. I think we've had that one. Here we have. Brazen Blade Master, 2 and a red. An Orc Pirate. When it attacks, we control 2 more artifacts against +2/+1 turn. We've had that one before. It's a 2/3. Quicksand Whirlpool, we've had that. Pit of Offerings. Yeah, we've had that one as well. And the rare, Roaming Throne. Looks like something from Zelda, that, doesn't it? 4 generic artifact creature Golem, 4/4. Ward 2. When it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Roaming Throne is the chosen creature type, addition to its other types. If a triggered ability of another creature you control of the chosen type triggers, it triggers an additional time. Sounds like it could be quite good, that one, but I don't know if it would be. Alright. Okay, Armoured King Core, have had that. Ancestor's Aid, have had that one. Erotic Archaeologist, have had that one. Kinjali's Dawn Runner, I'm quite sure I've had that one. Yeah, we have. Hotfoot Gnome, we definitely have had that. 2 and a red, 3/1. Battle creature Gnome, haste. No attack creature gains haste and turn if you tap it. Brackish Blunder, so I guess it'd be quite good for assisting other ones when it comes out. Maybe. Other big creatures later on. We've had this one before. 1 and a blue. Instant. 2 creatures in his hand. If it's tapped, creates a map table we have. Tendril of the Micro Time. We've had that one before. And the rare. Sanguine Evangelist. 2 and a white. Vampire Cleric 2/1. Battle Cry. Which means whenever this creature attacks, each other attack creature gets +1/+0 to end of turn. When it enters the battlefield or dies, create a 1/1 black bat creature with flying. So bats are a thing here, aren't they, as well? Last 10 packs of the regular lot. I'm Petrified, I've had that one. 1 and a white. Enchantment Aura. Enchant artifact a creature. It can't attack or block. Its active abilities can't be activated. A bit like a better pacifism, I guess, isn't it? I think I had that one before. Sunshot Militia, 1 and a red. Human Soldier, 1/3. Tap 2 and tapped artifacts under creature control. It deals 1 damage to each opponent activating sorcery. Uncommon wild card. What's our Wonderglyph? Had that one. Element Bro, I've had that. Miner's Guide Wing, I've had that one, I think. Murphy Cave Dive, I think we've had this one. 2 new blue, 2/4. Murphy Scout. Whenever a creature controls spores, it gets +1/+0 to end of turn, can't be blocked. And the rare. Maslanti the Great Door, we've had that one before. Quite sure I've had that one before, yeah. Alright. So what else we got? Goblin Tomb Raider. The Lara Croft of Goblins. Okay, he looks more like a monkey. It's, you know, it just looks like a monkey, doesn't it? And this one, it's trying to have a beard like pirates do, but it just looks like a monkey. Right, Goblin Pirate, 1 red. As long as you control an artifact, Goblin Tomb Raider gets +1/+0 and has haste. So yeah, 1 and a 2. Join the Dead, I've had that one, I think. What with the Ancestors, I'm sure I've had that one. Yeah, we have. Might of the Ancestors, 2 and a white, enchantment. Remove combat on your turn. Target creature control gets +2/+0 and gains vigilance at the end of turn. Iron Power Aspirant. You actually couldn't see the head on that one. I can see it now. It's actually does have a cat head. I thought the one with the green eyes was actually its head. Baltic Cloud Guard had that one. Deep Cavern Bats. 1 and a black, 1/1. Bat, flying lifelink. Is this bat? Yeah, it's black. The other one was white. I don't know. Okay, maybe it's because of the ability it's got. When it enters the battlefield, look at target opponent's hand. You may exile a card, a non-light card from it, until Deep Cavern Bat leaves the battlefield. Not sure if that's any good. And the rare, Whale of the Forgotten. Alright, a blue and a black sorcery. Descend 8. Choose one if there's some more permanent cards in your graveyard as you cast a spell. Or choose one if there are more than 8. 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, you can choose more. So return one or more instead. Return target non-opponent to his own hand. Target opponent discard a card. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and rest it to your graveyard. Alright. Might be good, I'm not sure. It's a sorcery, that one. Alright, Orca Puzzle Door. Had that one. Idol of the Deep King, had that. Come wild card. Cloudless Cave In. I think we've had that one. Basically, deals X damage to each creature plays walk away X's number of caves you control, plus the number of cave cards in your graveyard. They sound like they might be a bit like gates, these caves, doesn't it? It sounds like Gates Ablaze, that, doesn't it? Disruptor Wanderglyph. I think we've had that one before. Wild-type Wanderglyph. I think we've had that one. Caparacy Sunborn. 2 a white and a red. Human Soldier, 4/4, legendary creature. When he attacks, you may tap the 2 untapped artifacts under creature control. If you do, discover 3. And the rare, Unstable Glyph Bridge. We've had that one before as well. Alright, only 7 cards left. Okay, Disruptor Wanderglyph had that one. Covert Rest have had that. Seismic Monster have had that. Vertic Glyph, we've had that one. 2 in the blue. Enchantment Aura. 2 artifacts. It's a creature with base power 5/4, just other types. It's supposed to go to the battlefield to discover 3. Malamet Scythe, 2 in a red, 2 in a blue, 2 in a green. Artifacts Equipment, Flash. It's power 30, attached to target creature control. It gets +2/+2. I think we've had that one before. Dynamaton, we've had that one. Or whatever it's called. Malamet Battle Glyph, I think we've had that one. Right, it's a green sorcery. Choose target creature you control and target creature you don't control. If the creature you control enters the battlefield this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then those creatures fight each other. I don't think I've had that one. That'd be quite good. And the rare, Tishana's Tidebinder. Yeah, I think we've had that one before. Yeah, it's that Planeswalker one, isn't it? Or activated ability counter one. Volcano, we've had that one. Acolyte of Akalos, I think we've had that one. 1/4 Vampire Cleric, 2 in the black. Sacrifice another creature when you tap this, or artifact. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain a life. Lucky Drop, had that. Waterlogged Hulk, we've had that one. Cavern Stomper, I'm quite sure I've had that. I'll take Archaeologist, I've had that one. Master's Guide Marauder, I've had that one. 3 in a white and a blue. Artifact, when it enters the battlefield, creates a 4/4 white and blue golem artifact creature token. Craft Artifact, 4, 2 white and a blue. You get the Master's Manufacturing Artifact, and you can tap it to create a white and blue golem creature token. Activate only if the Master's Manufacture another artifact you enter battlefield under control this turn. Alright. Probably good limited one, that one, isn't it? You know. Or whatever. Yeah, draft. Not limited. Well, yeah, maybe both. Screwing Emergence. 1 a black and green. It's like a weird squid pirate. It's a sorcery. Fabulous Descent. Return to battlefield, target non-land permanent card in your grave with mana value less than equal to the number of permanent cards in your grave. I think we've had that one before. Only 5 left. Can we get any more mythics? We get any more we want? Brackish Blunder, have had that. Tire's Favour, had that. Song of Stupid Faction, we've had that one, I'm quite sure of it. Enterprising Scallywag, we've had that one. Dead Weight. Enchant creature, it's just -2/-2. It's for a black, it's an enchantment aura. Psychic Monster, I've had that one. Warthog Hulk, I've had that. And the rare, The Belligerent. A 2, a red, and a blue. Legendary Artifact Vehicle, 5/5. Whenever Belligerent attacks, creature token, turn you may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play lands and cast spells from top of your library, crew free. Yeah. 4 more packs, we're nearly there. Leave had that. A Braid, I've had that many times. I'm sure I've had that more than 4 times now. Common and a rare, common and a uncommon wild card. Phasmoon Industry, we've had that one. Moonshot Spider, we've had that one. Malamet Battleglyph, had that one. And the rare, Trumpeting Carnosaur, we have had that one, but it's one we want more of. Alright, 4 and 2 red, great stuff. I did want that one. So happy to get that one again.
Is it a rare or mythic? I can't remember now, but either way, good stuff. Staggering Size, we've had that one. Is that a capybara on there? That's been enlarged. Manchester Spider, we've had that. Acolyte of Alcazot, so we've had that one. Mephitic Draft, or Drought. I said that before, didn't I? It's Drought, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I've had that one before, I'm sure of it, because I mispronounced it last time. Tectonic Hazard. I've had that one before. Canonized in Blood, we've had that one. And the rare. Thousand Moons Smithy. 2 and 2 white. I think we've had this one. Legendary Artifact. When you enter battlefield, create a white named soldier artifact creature token with this creature power on top of each equal to the number of artifacts and a creature you control. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may tap 5 untapped artifacts and a creature you control. If you do, transform it. And it turns into the legendary artifact land, Barracks of the Thousand. You can tap it to add a white. And whenever you cast an artifact or creature while using mana produced by this Barracks of the Thousand, create a white gnome soldier artifact creature token with this creature power and toughness equal to the number of artifacts and or creatures you control. So probably quite good, that one, in some form. Only 2 of these cards left. Sage of Days, I'm sure I've had that one. Altic Archaeologist, I've had that one. Cosmian Blast, I've had that one. Contested Game Boy, I've had that one. Or Gnome Balls, what to say. Congress, I've had that. Miner's Guide, we've had that. Forgotten Monuments. The Cave, you can add 1 colourless mana. Caves you control have tap, pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any colour. I think that's quite good for a cave deck. We've got the Grandfather, Abuelo, Ancestral Echo I've had in before. Last one. We'll open the golden packs, I guess. Manchester Spider, I've had that. Didactic Echo, I'm sure I've had that one. Quicksand Whirlpool, I've had that. Hoverstone Pilgrim, not sure I've had that one. 5 generic artifact creature golem. 2/5, Flying Ward 2. And pay 2, and you can put type card from grave at the bottom of its owner's library. Altic Archaeologist, I've had that one. Another Chance, 2 and a black if I had this one instant. You may mill 2 cards, return up to 2 cards, you give it to your hand. Staunch Crewmate, I've had this one either. 1 and a blue. Human Pirate, 2/1. When you enter the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact or pirate card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. In a random order. And the rare, Queen's Bay Paladin, 3 and 2 black. Vampire Knight 5/4. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, put up to 1 type vampire card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. So when it dies, it gets exiled. You lose life equal to its mana value. Alright, that's it. We've got the golden packs now. I'll only talk about the ones from Lost Caverns of Ixalan if we get any. Let's see what we get. I'll only describe them. Alright, well, it looks good. Let's have a look at them individually. Argentum Masticore. Alright. Okay. Zalantlil, the Great Door. We've had that one from this set though, it's a new one. Got Italy there as well. That's not bad. One of the previous sets, but it's very good for actual V1, wasn't it? But it's good for this set, I think. The Dinosaur theme. Charming Scoundrel, that's another good one. From the previous set. Magmatic Galleon, 3 and 2 red. I don't think we've had this one before. And it's for battlefield, does 5 damage to target creature and opponent controls. When one or more creatures your opponents control are dealt excess non-combat damage, create a treasure token. Through 2, it's a vehicle, artifact, and 5/5. And then the mythic. Virtuous Strength. Okay, it's one of the last sets. Alright. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, got 3 mythics in this one, goodness me. Deep Fathom Echo, 2 green and a blue. This is from the current set. Merfolk Spirit creature, 4/4. At the beginning of combat on your turn, Deep Fathom Echo explores, then you may have it become a copy of another creature you control until end of turn. Another rare. Glister Sun Slayer. That's another good one actually. Don't think I've had that one before, but good one in some decks. Yeah, not bad that. Shows artifacts. It deals combat damage. And other things as well. Matt Zalantlil. Matt Zalantley. Okay, I've had that one before anyway. The Great Dwarf. Let's see what the mythics are.
Piece by piece, our victory will come together.
Karn Living Legacy. I think that's meant to be a really terrible Karn, but I've seen it being used in some places. Another Karn one here. Legacy Reforged. Okay, so that's the is that the
Aftermath Khan when he's lost his spark. Right. And the other one. Guess I wonder if they were just all going to be Khan ones. Alright, Gisaf, Sun's Avatar. It's from the current set. I think it is anyway. I'm sure it is. 5, a red, a green, and a white. Legendary creature, Dinosaur Avatar. Vigilance Trample Haste. When it deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. Put any number of dinosaur creature cards from among them onto the battlefield and the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. Wow. Not bad, that one. Not bad at all. Yeah. Alright. I think it was from that set, that one. Anyway, the symbols look quite, you know, forget what they look like. Okay, Hercule Master Wizard. That's from a previous set. Brothers War, I think. Okay, it's from the, yeah, Magmatic Galleon. That's from the current one. Yes, that symbol is this current set. We've had that one before. Ring of the Last Gift. This is from this set. 6 and 2 black. Vampire Demon 6/6. We've had this one before. And Spaffer, they cast each player sacrifice all other creatures they control. Then each player returns all creature cards from their graveyard that weren't put there this turn this way to the battlefield. That sounds a bit rubbish. Each player. Not sure about that. Look at Shelob, Child of Ungo Alliance. That's from the Lord of the Rings set. 8/8. That's not bad, is it? Or a black and a green. Yeah. I didn't realise it was an 8, but it makes sense. Thematic of the spiders. Poetic Ingenuity, 2 and a red enchantments. Whenever one or more dinosaurs you control attack, create that many treasure tokens. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a free 1 red dinosaur creature token. Spell triggers only once each turn. Interesting. Strange card though. I don't know what's this sort of singing to summon dinosaurs or something. I don't know. Very strange. Making them mad, but it doesn't look very thematic. It does have Sahili on it though, doesn't it? I don't know what's going on there. It probably means something in the story, but it doesn't make any sense on the artwork. And the mythic. Okay, Capricious Hellraiser. Alright, Phyrexian Dragon. Probably from Phyrexian will be 1, I guess. Right, 2 more golden packs. Let's see what we get. Anything else nice? It sounded good when we opened that. Alright. Hilda's Crown of Winter. Alright, from previous sets. Where's that set? The book one? I forgot what it is now. Anyway. Alright, Deep Root Pilgrimage. Or I called it Pilgrimage, didn't I? As in it was a mage, but it's Pilgrimage. Just realised that now. We had that one before. Pugnacious Hammer Skull. Alright, I think we've had that one as well. 2 and a green, 6/6. Dinosaur. When it attacks while you don't control another dinosaur, put a stun count on it, yeah. And the mythics. Sword of Once and Future. Alright. I think that's that from the Brothers War. Possibly. Another mythic. Sahili the Sun's Brilliance from the current set, but we've already had her. And then the other one. Mishra claimed by Gix. Alright. That's from the Brothers War. Don't know what that one is then. I don't know what the difference is between those two ones. I'm not sure. It should say actually, shouldn't it, on there? Yeah, it doesn't say on the thing. You can't see. It should say in the bottom left or something. Yeah. Alright. Right, is this the last one? Last golden pack. What do we get? Right, just 1 mythic this time. Monument to Perfection. That's for extra orb will be 1. Right, Preacher of the Schism. 2 in a black. 2/4 Vampire Cleric, Death Touch. Whenever attacks the player with the most life or tie for most life, create a 1/1 white vampire creature token with lifelink. When it attacks where you have the most life or a tie for the most life, you draw a card and lose a life. Interesting. Open the way. Alright. It's from another set. It's got Chandra and Nissa on there. Apparently rekindling their relationship after some controversy. Yeah, about censorship of lesbian relationships, I think. I don't know. I was reading too much into that, but that's apparently what was going on. Gwen Eyes of Gaia, or Gaia. Alright, from previous set. Well, Cutzill's Flanker. I think we've had that one before. Yeah, we have. It's the Flash one, isn't it? And the Mythic. The Ancient one. Yes, we did get that one, right? So that's the 2 mana, or the blue and the black, 8/8. Descend 8. It can't attack until you've got 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard. You can pay 2 a blue and a black, draw a card to discard a card. When you discard a card this way, target player mills cards equal to its mana value. So pretty powerful, that one, I think you'd say. And there we go. Alright, well that's it guys, hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, quite a lot of good cards. They got some good hits there. What did we get? We got, well, we got Veto, didn't we? We got a few of the caves. We got that, called, what it's called now? Trumpeting Garkansaur or something like that. Carnosaur or something, the daft name. Got that one. Got quite a lot of cave antics, so that'd be quite good, although most of them were commons and things. Cavern of Souls got one of those as well. Might need more than one, I'm not sure, but you got a good few things there. I'm quite pleased with that. And the golden pack's got quite a lot of stuff as well. Look quite interesting, so enough to keep us going, I think. Well, maybe not that, but we got enough. Well, we got some stuff. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See you later. If you can see my hand there, but I waved. Bye.